Hi folks, Brandon Jacks here at Rich & Sons in Grand Island. We just want to extend a thank you for purchasing your Montana High Country from us. We're going to go through some of the steps inside and outside on how to work some of the features. Yours may not be identical to this, but for the most part they're going to be similar. So follow me and let's get started. Okay guys, the first thing you're going to want to do when you get to your campsite is get full power to your coach. It's going to have a 50 amp detachable cord, so that'll be located somewhere in the camper. You'll grab that. It'll go onto your the back here, it'll twist in, and then you've got a lock right there. So once everything's locked up, you're ready to get started. Okay guys, your Montana High Country is going to come equipped with two 30-pound bottles. When you get there, you're just going to want to open up that valve, and then you're going to have propane flowing through the system. When you run out of propane in this one, you will open up the valve on the other side. You have a switch up here, just click it around to the other side, and then you'll be pulling off the other bottle. Okay guys, to detach from the truck and level up your camper, you're going to use your leveling system inside here. You'll just turn it on. You'll cycle through whatever you need to do. Also, the auto level function is inside there. Just read the screen. You've also got instructions up here on the door that'll walk you through everything. Okay guys, next is your hot water heater. To open that, you'll just pull this off. When you get there, you'll want to take your anode rod, slide it in, thread it in. Then you're ready to start pumping that water from your fresh water tank into your hot water heater. On this particular model, folks, your battery is under the nose of the camper. I've got the door open inside here, but you'll have a new battery from us sitting right here. And then once you locate the battery, you know where that's at, we'll move to the battery disconnect here. Okay guys, your battery disconnect is right here in your convenience center. You want to make sure, man, something's not working right or something's not going right. Just come in and make sure that this isn't hanging here, that it's in, and turn to the on position. Everything should be functioning properly. Alright guys, when we're done camping, or if we know we're going to be putting the camper away for a little bit, we want to drain these low point drains. So you'll just come over, you'll open up these valves, and that'll drain everything out of the lowest point of the camper. Alright folks, your freshwater drain located underneath the camper here. When you're done camping, you want to drain all that fresh water out. Just turn the valve, open it up, and that'll begin the freshwater drain process. Okay guys, inside your convenience center here, we've got all sorts of water connections and things like that. On the bottom side, here's our black tank valve, or black tank flush. When you screw the hose in there, after you've released your black tank water, you're able to turn your hose water on, and it'll start getting everything else out of the black tank that didn't want to come out naturally. Above that's your city water connection. So if you're at home or you're at a campsite where you're able to hook into city water, that'll pressurize the system for you. You want to make sure that you have a regulator on there so we're not over-pressurizing the system. Above that is the winterization system, used when our guys winterize your camper here. Your outdoor shower is there, and then you've got all sorts of other switches inside here that are going to tell you what you need to do with everything. Also in your convenience center on this particular camper are your black and gray tank pull valves. Those are used when you're draining the camper after we're done camping or using it. Always black tank first, open it slowly, let everything drain out of there, close it, open up that gray tank valve, that way everything will clean out of your hose. Okay guys, your breakaway cable. Anytime we're pulling down the road, we want to have this hooked up. Of course, it'll be uncoiled. This end will be hooked to the truck somewhere securely. What happens if for any reason your fifth wheel pin was to come disconnected, the breakaway cable pulls out of there, it applies brakes to the camper, and brings it to a stop. Okay guys, in this particular model, your control panel, your monitor panel, it's all in one here. You're able to check your battery being full, your fresh tank, your black tanks, your gray tanks. This also has your hot water heater stuff in here, the gas and electric. This model has a tank heater in here, your water pump, all your slide switches. This is where all the action's happening, so you just want to make sure that this is all set up properly when you're camping, and then when you're done for the day, or you're done camping for the weekend or the week or whatever, you want to make sure that everything is off and properly set up. Okay guys, your TV booster, your antenna booster, this particular model, it's behind the TV in the master bedroom. You want to check behind all the TVs to find where it is exactly, but if you're not getting any signal at all, there's a good chance that the booster's off. You just want to find where it's connected, push the button, the green light comes on, you're ready to watch your satellite, or not your satellite, but your antenna. Alright, next you're going to locate your fuse and breaker panel. Breakers are all here, fuses down the side. If for some reason you pop a breaker, just come over, switch it down, back up, make sure everything's good there. You also want to check the breaker wherever you're plugged in. Sometimes those will pop too. The other thing is you got your fuses over here. If something does go out, you'll have a little light up next to that fuse telling you it's bad. Pull that fuse, replace it with a new one of the proper size, and you're ready to go. Okay guys, your fridge controls, this one has the Dometic dual fridge and freezer in it. This one you do open up the side here, and all your buttons are inside. So your on off, your auto gas, and your temperature set. So if you want the gas on, you'll just turn the gas on. Whatever you guys, however you want to set it up, just turn it on. But all your buttons are located behind the door here in the freezer. Okay guys, your air conditioner heater operations are located here with your panel. You may have a secondary panel in a bedroom somewhere, but your main one should be here in the living area. It's simple, on off, adjust the temperature you want, put the mode whether you want AC or heat. Okay guys, your cooktop here, it does have the glass top. That's just for extra counter space. Anytime we're using it, we do make sure we want to flip that up. That's on a cooktop, okay? That becomes your backsplash. Choose whichever one you want here. So we can choose the front one here. We'll go to light. We'll spark it. That'll bring gas into the system. When you're done, you just shut it off. Same thing with down here. This you will set your temperature. You set it to bring it to light, and then you'll light it down below. All right, guys. The next thing we're going to talk about your radio control. This one is behind the glass here, so we'll just open that up. It is a CD/DVD player, and you do have options to choose different speakers. Zones 1, 2, and 3. That's inside, outside, both. So all that operation is right here behind the glass. Alright guys, anytime we're out camping, we want to make sure all the safety stuff is working properly. You want to make sure that next to your door the fire extinguisher there is charged. You want to make sure that the smoke detectors up high are working and the LP detectors down low are working. Anytime that LP detector's blinking or making noise, you want to make sure that your battery's fully charged, or that you may actually have a leak somewhere in the system. So just make sure everything's hooked up and working properly. Alright guys, it's time to head down the road. We just want to make sure that everything in compartments is secure and everything else, that all the doors are shut. And then you want to run your slides in, make sure everything's ready to go. Okay guys, I just want to say thanks again for purchasing your Montana High Country from Rich & Sons here. If you have any questions, give us a call, 308-384-2040. Even if your sales professional is not available, any of us are happy to help. The other thing we want to mention is our parts and service department. We can service any part of that camper. We can take care of anything for you. And then the parts side. You can find everything you need to go camping. Any extra parts or maybe something's not working quite right, make sure to contact Parts and Service, and they're always happy to help you. Thanks, guys.